The sky in China just turned blood red. Many people were terrified yesterday when the sky in China turned red. Many thought that the apocalypse was coming. It really did look like the world was ending. Many people were so scared and concerned they called the police. But even the police did not know where this light was coming from. But I have an explanation. It turned out this was simply refraction and scattering of light from a port. The red light was coming from fishing boats at the port. Those must have been some really bright lights on some really big boats. And you can see why so many people were scared when they first saw this red sky. Did China just make an artificial sun? Well, kind of. 2 days ago, China's artificial sun broke a world record. Their artificial sun is a nuclear fusion reactor. It has cost China more than $1 trillion. And it will provide limitless clean energy. The record they broke was a new high temperature. That is 5 times hotter than the actual sun. But recently this video has gone viral claiming to be that sun. But this video is actually special effects and not the sun. The artificial sun looks like this. So basically, China's artificial sun, real. This video, fake. Unexplained things seen in the sky. In 2018, a gigantic halo of light was seen over Jerusalem. Some thought this was a miracle of some kind. It apparently glowed a rainbow color in real life, but in the video we have, it seems to be gold and white. In Brazil, a massive red cloud was seen in the middle of the day. No one is exactly sure what this cloud is. Some believe it could have been from a nearby forest fire. Airplanes often drop a red chemical onto forest fires to stop them. In 2011, a gigantic light ring was seen over Russia. People thought that it may be UFO related. But eventually the truth was revealed. It was an ICBM missile. In 2009, a spiral was seen in the night sky in Norway. People thought this could have been a UFO creating a spiral, but it turned out it was yet another missile test that went wrong. A part of the missile broke off and spun around in a spiral shape. If you see one of these clouds in your city, then get out fast. If you look up at the sky and see a cloud shaped like a skull, then this is a bad sign. This happened in Italy in 2018. Mount Vesuvius had a gigantic skull cloud form above it. Mount Vesuvius is the volcano that wiped out the city of Pompeii. It looked very similar to Voldemort's cloud in Harry Potter. People immediately began fleeing the city, expecting the volcano to erupt. Another scary thing to watch out for in the sky is ball lightning. This is a very rare kind of lightning that happens all over the world. Ball lightning is much more dangerous than normal lightning. These can sometimes explode, sending lightning bolts everywhere. They can be as small as a soccer ball or as large as a house. The scary reason why gas station attendants in North Korea are always beautiful women. Go to any gas station in North Korea, and the person pumping your gas will almost always be a pretty woman. But why is this? Well, there is a very dark truth behind it. There are very few cars in North Korea because most people can't afford them, except rich men. This is why many attractive North Korean women get jobs at gas stations. They want to find a rich and maybe powerful man and hopefully have a better life with him. That's because North Korea is hell for women. Women do not have the same rights as men. They can't get the same jobs, and many of them have to work in the farms for very little money. North Korean women are also very strictly controlled by their fathers and husbands. So for many, meeting a rich man at a gas station is the only way to make it out of a miserable life. This is how North Korea's mafia make money in your country. Located in North Korea, there is an office named Bureau 39. It is a government office, but it's top secret. The main purpose of the building is to print fake money. North Korea often tricks African countries with fake currency, and this makes Kim Jong-un and his family billions every year. North Korea is also known to do hacking out of Bureau 39. A few years ago, there was a ransomware virus that was released to the world. It shut down many businesses and even hospitals in the UK. Experts say that the virus came from North Korea's Bureau 39, and this made them millions of dollars. Bureau 39 also made millions of dollars from insurance scams. The insurance companies paid out, and Kim Jong-un got rich. Things you will only see in Japan. In Japan, some gravestones have QR codes. You can then scan these and watch a video of the person's life. You can see photos of the person and learn about their life. In Japan, it's normal and acceptable to sleep anywhere. If you're tired, then you're allowed to sleep on the floor. And if you get tired at work, then it's okay to take a nap. Sleeping on the job is called inemuri, and workplaces actually encourage this. In Japan, you can pay someone to be your friend. Many people say they're lonely and have no friends or relationships. So that's why you can pay someone to hang out with you. You may think that everywhere streetlights are red, yellow, and green. But in Japan, they're red, yellow, and blue. Photos taken before disaster. This may look like a normal photo on a beach, but seconds later the Boxing Day tsunami happened. The tsunami took 250,000 lives, and it demolished the Thai beach this woman was on. This may look like a normal family photo, but they accidentally captured the moment this rattlesnake striked. This is the last ever photo of David Johnson. Seconds later, Mount St. Helens erupted while he was there. This photo shows Roy Horn and his tiger during a show, but seconds later his tiger would attack him. Criminals who were haunted by their victims. One day, Fan Man Yi was kidnapped by a gang in Hong Kong. The gang said that Fan Man Yi owed them $20,000. She was interrogated for 1 month and eventually passed away. But after this, the girl in the gang, Ah Fong, began to see her spirit. Ah Fong said she was haunted by Fan Man Yi's ghost. Eventually, Ah Fong went to the police and said what she'd done. The police then arrested the 3 men. In 1982, Jose Ferreira was at a party. That's when he met 13-year-old Carrie Ann Jopek. Jose suggested they go down to the basement, but Carrie said no. That's when Jose pushed her down some stairs. Carrie's neck broke and she passed away, and for 30 years it was a cold case. But during this time, every night Jose was being tormented by Carrie's spirit. So after 30 years he confessed and was finally put in prison. This man lived folded in half for 28 years. This is Li Hua from China. He has a very rare condition, and it meant he had to see the world upside down for 28 years. He was totally bent over with his face touching his thighs. He had to eat and sleep like this, and he was in great pain every day. His condition is so rare and complex, no doctors wanted to operate. That's because there was a high chance the surgery could end his life. His mother never gave up and tried to find a doctor for nearly 3 decades. Eventually, one day they met Dr. Tao Hu Ren. It took 4 very long operations, until finally Li was able to walk upright once again. He went from this to this, all thanks to the doctor and his mother. This is a great reminder to never give up on family.